Hi, this is Gina Butler, and I've been playing with controlled satin splits. This is the short version. Here in the beginning, I'll give you the clues that I found to creating this using Wilcom designing. In the effects tab, this shape was created with the closed shape, and then I set my stitch directions. In the flexi split of the effects, I went to brick. My X I set to 0.6, Y 0.3, indent 1 millimeter. These happen to be in inches here. Column spacing at 6. Offset I left as is. This is key. I'm not remembering now what this one is called. But we'll look at it in a minute. But anyway, this is the one you want to select. So that's the short version if you don't want to sit through the process. Thanks. So this came about because Deborah Jones posted a picture of a shower curtain that she did with a 10-inch monogram. What intrigued me, besides it being so beautifully done in metallic thread, she's got a narrow split on either side, and what she says is that is a nice way to control a very wide satin stitch when you're doing a large letter. You could use random, you could use a fill. There's a lot of things you could do, but it was intriguing to me that this was so controlled. She used the PEP software, Perfect Embroidery Professional by Dime, and I think she said Kingston Metallic is what she used. If you do a search on Deborah Jones and split satin, you should find the original post that I did. So I wanted to create a monogram for my son and his new wife on towels, and I first started in the Bernina software, and I was using the knife tool to separate a wide column stitch. I can't find those beginning trial and errors, but this one happened to be done next in the Melco Design Shop Pro version 10. Here are the settings that I used in case you are trying to do this in Melco. I used the complex fill satin, and then density I wanted 3 point so that it would be very close together. Remember, this is a large embroidery. Short stitch, because there are some curves in this. Stitch angle, now for this particular segment, was 88. I used 3 partitions, segment 012, and then the angle at 90. Now, I've recently gotten the Wilcom software, and I'm really enjoying it. And I set about to try to find a way to make the split more uniform. When I was playing with the Bernina software, I find that I don't always have the control that I'd like to have. So Wilcom has been the answer. Here are, let's see. Well, I showed you the settings. I'll show you once again. So in effects, I took a shape that was a closed fill, drew in my directions, brick pattern 0.6, 0.3, 1, spacing 0.6. This is important. The options, select the second right hand side one. Okay. I set it with complex turning, and I've been taking classes with James Timmons, and he is a big proponent of creating a shape one time and then copy and pasting or duplicating. to reuse it again. So this is reused. This is reused. The leg on the R I extended, and then the B had to be drawn. But it made it go so much faster. I can remember spending days with the Bernina software trying to get it to do exactly what I wanted. And basically I was having to go in and hand split this, and it just didn't feel like I could be as accurate. So I have the 2 letters created, and again I had used the closed fill shape, but that wasn't enough. I want to interlock them. So I started playing with the knife tool, and I would split. I'll show you right up here in this section how to split. We'll select this and go to reshape and find your knife tool, and anywhere you cut it, I'm going to hit enter. I have to select the knife again. This works the same in Bernina. Make sure it's highlighted. Cut, cut, enter. And then you can select and pull that section out. Delete. Okay, let's take this back. Okay, that got me back to square one. But I want it to go under the letter, over the letter. This one goes under here and over. And that's my basic intertwine. And that's all well and good, but what was kind of bothering me was, can you see, I'm going to zoom in, how it's kind of distorting where I've made my cuts. See how this distorts? And it actually sewed out pretty nice. I should find that picture and show you that that wasn't bad at all. I could live with it. But can we improve on it? So I then started playing with the column, and the column, basically the column A. And what I found is that when I draw a shape, I should try something to make it easier on myself. I did work in a circle. Okay, let's try it again. Column A. With the column A, you're basically putting in you're truly putting in your stitch direction at the same time. So you're going to save a step. The other thing it does for me is it gives me that nice blunt end that I was hoping for. And you're just working side to side. I'm not being very careful with it. Okay, and then enter. I'll select that shape, and in reshape I can doctor it up however I need to. I can use, if I select one that I have completed, let's try to select this section. Oh, have I locked it? I have. I've locked it. So I'm going to hit, I think it's Shift K, and that unlocks these. So now I can select. Object, make properties current. I'll come to this one, object, apply current. And so that's what made that much faster. So I thank James for showing us the shortcuts and helping us so that we can be faster digitizers and actually get more work done. But that's basically how I played with it. I think my next step is going to be to play with the settings and try to get this as narrow as Deborah did. But it's really been fun to play with it in the different softwares and see what the limitations are and how to accomplish what I wanted for a final product. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.